Moving on. Music is powerful. It evokes feelings and has the power to bring people together. Now, two artists from a land beyond the seas who are on tour are here in Sri Lanka to learn and spread their experience in music. News First Dulcik Farzan reports.
At a restaurant located opposite the Devanna Lake in Kotte, I stumbled upon these two young ladies, Elena and Oksana, who came from East European post-USSR country, Belarus. They're musicians, vocalists and songwriters and have their own electronic project called Vidaikya.
Traveling, looking for sense. Silk, scarlet, summer, soft wind. You gave me blazing glint.
When I first saw you, I wanted to stay with you forever. We were enjoying the silence, tender hearts in mystical form.
We have two main passions in our lives, music and traveling. That's why we decided to combine them, so our new project was born. Now we are going to travel all over the world, visit every country and put this experience into our music.
From Sanskrit, Vidaikya means the knowledge of harmony, being interested in metaphysics, historic and Eastern philosophical teachings. They pay special attention to the concepts and lyrics of their compositions.
Everyone has a mission. The main thing is to find your place in this world. But you know, sometimes we are looking for it in the wrong places, like this material world. The knowledge of your soul is the only important, and when you discover yourself, everything becomes clear.
Why we chose each other.
Their compositions are based on their own experience of traveling, identifying cultures and meeting with people. The first album of Vidaikya is dedicated to secrets of reincarnations. The significant part of their world tour is to find inspiration and to discover unique sides of different cultures. Vidaikya is just more than a music project. They believe in the law of cause and effect, in science and existence of high power, and put deep philosophy into their songs.
We met each other at the age of 13, know each other the same period of time, and Vidaikya was born on 13th of May. So, you know, it's necessary to read the signs. They lead you.
Their vocal and spiritual teacher had showed them a special vocal technique, and today they play the roles of teachers, sharing their experience with children in Colombo. Their musical creations can be found on the internet, and their hope is to complete their album with various cultural music gathered from across the planet. This is Zulfikar Farzan for News First, Colombo.
On to sports news now. The Sri Lankan women lost the opportunity to make it to the finals of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup as they were defeated at the hands of the Australian women today. Australia won the Super 6 encounter against the Lankans by 9 wickets in Mumbai.
Tail call. It is a tail.
The Australian women, who won the toss and invited the Lankans to take first place of the wicket, restricted the Sri Lankan women to 131 runs in 45.2 overs. The Australians cruised to victory in 22.2 overs, losing just 1 wicket on the way. Chamari Atavatu and Yashoda Mendes opened the batting for the Lankans. The Australian bowlers dominated, picking up the first 4 wickets for 41 runs. The top scorer for the Lankans was Deepika Rasankika, who managed 43 runs. Dilani Manodara scored 21. The pick of the Australian bowlers was Erin Osborne, who bagged 3 wickets for 9 runs in 10 overs.
Shot straight to the fielder at backwards.
Some ridiculous.
Batting in reply, the Australian openers Meg Lanning and Rachel Haynes put up a 51-run partnership. Haynes scored 71 of 61 balls not out, while McGlennon scored 37. The award for the player of the match was presented to Erin Osborne.
Sri Lanka aren't minnows anymore.
Meanwhile, defending women's cricket world champions England won their Super 6 encounter against South Africa by 7 wickets. South Africa, who took first leads at the wicket, were bundled up for just 77 runs in 29.3 overs. England chased the target in 9.3 overs with 7 wickets in hand. Now moving on, Ajit Bandara of the Sri Lanka Army won the Men's Open event at the Nidahas Run 2013. The Champions Network is a media sponsor for the run organised by the Lanka Lions Sports Club.
The Nidahas Run, which was held under the theme Run for the Country, commenced this morning from near the Bambalapitiya railway station and ended near the Nelumpokuna Mahinda Rajapaksa Theatre. The men's open race was 21 kilometres, while the women's open was 15 kilometres. Asela Sandharwan won the under-20 boys category race, clocking in a time of 1 hour, 18 minutes and 28 seconds. Sohan Fernando was second, while Kasun Akiranga came in third. Maheshika Madhushani won the girls' event in the same age category with a time of 1 hour, 7 minutes and 2 seconds. R.A. Pereira was the second fastest, while Shashikala Chandrasekhara was third. The men's open event was won by Ajit Bandara of the Sri Lanka Army, clocking in a time of 1 hour, 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Nisanka Kumaro, also from the Sri Lanka Army, was runner-up, and M.D. Sanjeeva was the second runner-up of the race. Anuradhi Bogahavatta of the Sri Lanka Navy was the fastest in the women's open race, clocking in a time of 1 hour, 2 minutes and 1 second. Malkanthi Veerakodi of the Sri Lanka Police and Shashikala Samanmali of the Sri Lanka Air Force came in second and third respectively.
Well, up next is a look at the bitter truth.
The first practice match ahead of the Bangladesh tour of Sri Lanka is 20 days away. However, the captain of the Sri Lanka cricket team is yet to be announced. When Sports first made inquiries, the manager of the Sri Lanka cricket team, Charit Senanayake, said that the team will commence practices in another 8 days, which is the 18th of this month. He also pointed out the need to appoint a captain prior to the practice sessions. Speaking to Sports First, former member of the Sri Lanka Cricket Selection Committee, Ranjit Madhurasinghe, said that the person appointed as captain should be an example to the others. However, he noted that it is difficult to find such an exemplary character.
The same situation arose when Sangakkara stepped down from captaincy, and there was a need for a new captain. When Dilshan took up the position and when he was injured, there was no one appointed as captain. There's a big question mark as to why there's a lack of people to take up the captaincy.
The president of the Sri Lanka Cricket Selection Committee, Sanat Jayasuriya, said that the captain of the Sri Lanka cricket team will be announced in the coming week.
Angelo Matthews to Amatarava.
Except for Angelo Matthews, Dilshan, Sangakkara and Mahela Jayawardena have captained the team. The most experienced in the West is Lasith Malinga in the shorter format and Nuwan Kulasekara.
අධ්‍යක්ෂින් බහුල ක්‍රීඩකයන් දෙදෙනෙක් සිටින්නේ ඒ ලසිත් මාලිංග සීමිත ඕවර් තරඟවල සහ නුවන් කුලසේකර පමණයි. අපිට ඉන්නවා තිලාන් සමරවීර, අපිට ඉන්නවා
We have Tilan Samaraweera, Prasanna Jayawardena and Rangana Herath. We also have the three of them. I don't like someone like Rangana Herath to be appointed as captain because he needs to concentrate more on bowling. Prasanna and Tilan have the chance to become the captain. They have captained other teams. This can be for temporary periods such as a year or year and a half. In the meantime, if a young player comes, he can be given this opportunity. This is because Angelo doesn't have a permanent spot in the test squad, but he can get there in a period of a year or a year and a half.
ඒ අවස්ථාව දෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඇන්ජලෝට ටෙස්ට් කණ්ඩායමේ 11ට අනිවාර්ය ස්ථානයක් නැතිකම. ඉතින් සමහර විට ඒක ඇන්ජලෝ අවුරුද්දක් එකමාරක් ඇතුළත හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්.
Who should be appointed to lead the Sri Lanka cricket team to dominate the test arena and guide the team towards the 2015 World Cup victory.
Well, that's all we have from tonight's edition of Weekend Primetime News. I'm Arundhati Mudanayakar. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night.